it's Jessica and welcome to this reaction video. So over the weekend, San Diego Comic-Con was happening and there is a teaser trailer for the live action Like a Dragon TV show from Amazon Prime, and I haven't looked at it yet because I wanted to make a video on it. Wanted to give you my first impressions because I only saw the poster of it, and yeah, I'm just really excited for this because I'm really hoping this is going to be a good one. But let's take a look at the trailer. Alright. I kind of like that opening. That was good. Oh, the tattoo. You know what? I kind of like that this is where they're starting out with the tattoos. There he is! Because there's such a symbolism for all of their tattoos anyway. The koi? Is that Nishiki? Wait. Ooh. Oh. Lots of things are happening. It looks good so far from like the quick shots. This Kiryu's tattoo. October 24th. I will do a reaction series on this. I'm so excited for it. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, like I said, I like the symbolism of starting off with the tattoos because they're a big thing, not only for like the whole Yakuza thing, but just for the characters themselves. There's a lot of meaning behind each of their own characters. The reason why Kiryu is the dragon, the reason why Nishikiyama has the koi, and so on and so forth. So I do like that it's showing this, and I do wonder how much of the game is going to be adapted into the show, because I know a lot of people have been saying like, oh, I don't know about this, like I don't know if they're able to like fit everything. Let me just say, first of all, I think it's a good idea that they decide to make it a TV show rather than a movie. I did watch other live action movie that happened years ago. If you want to see it, it's on my reaction channel. It did not work in terms of like not being able to tell the full story of the video game because so much is happening and they kind of like condensed it so much in the movie that they don't explain anything. So if you're just watching it for the first time, you have no idea what the hell is going on. So like I said, I hope they adapt like even the most important details, like when Kiryu was getting his tattoo touched up later on. I think that's an important scene for him because like, you know, they talk about Nishikiyama and like what happens with him. This is Kiryu right here. And I know some people were saying, oh, he's not big enough, he's so skinny and stuff like that. But honestly, did you look at Kiryu at the beginning? Like, because obviously they're going to do flashbacks from, I guess, Yakuza 0, if you're like really think about it. Like that timeline from then to Yakuza 1, the 10 years between that, Kiryu's not that big. Like, he's pretty small because like this is when he's super young, right? When he's just starting out. He's not the legendary dragon of Dojima just yet. He's just Kiryu still. And I do like that he's not like this huge like muscle guy. And I'm sure this dude can put on muscle if he wanted to, but I feel like this is a better take for it because this is the beginning of Kiryu's story. And I guess this is our Nishikiyama, right? I think this was confirmed. I don't know how I feel about it. And I'm basing it off of looks specifically. And I guess because I'm so used to seeing, you know, Nishiki has longer hair. He has longer hair up to his shoulders. And he has the iconic like white suit that he wears. I don't know how I feel about it. But again, I don't want to judge in terms of like how the actor looks. I want to base it on how he acts. And there's the iconic gate at the entrance of Kamurocho. I'm glad that this is an actual like gate anyway in Japan, so I don't think it would be hard to like recreate it, but this is an iconic shot. So I'm hoping that, you know, we get the iconic when Kiryu enters Kamurocho, he comes through here because he has to. And I'm guessing this thing over here is the Millennium Tower. That's the only thing that it could be. Millennium Tower looks a little different though, if that's what it's supposed to be, because the Millennium Tower is just like the biggest tower in Kamurocho. It does look a bit different because it's like kind of like an hourglass shape, I guess. But I guess they're trying to do something different to like kind of make it like obvious that this is the Millennium Tower. Because if you look at the design in the video game, it just looks like a regular tower that's really tall. So I guess they're trying to like emphasize like this is the place. The final boss is gonna happen here. Your fight with Nishikiyama is gonna happen here. So I get that. That's probably why they changed the design for it. And then obviously we have the cabaret. I'm assuming this is the cabarets and stuff like that. Which another intricate part of the story. I know the mini games in it. But I don't know like what exactly goofiness is going to be happening, because I do wonder if this is going to be more serious focus rather than putting in the comedy effects, because like, you know, there's a lot of funny stuff that happens in the series, and I don't know how much of that they want to take into the live action, because I know they said this show is supposed to be more gritty. And then the underground fight clubs that can happen, I think that's what we're looking at right now. Yeah, this is definitely like the underground fight. The 10 billion yen that's missing. I know this is probably not it, but it's an important integral part of the first game's storyline. And then I can only assume this is the Tojo clan. I can only assume this is them. I do wonder if there are going to be any other major characters. Obviously Kashiwagi has to be there because he's a pretty important character, but I mean like other people from the Tojo clan, I do wonder if they will show up. And that's supposed to be Nishiki, right? So I think this is the Nishikiyama family. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure this is Nishiki's family. More fighting. I'm assuming, again, this is just the underground fights that happen. And then, of course, we got, this is Theater Square. I can recognize this immediately already, right? This is Theater Square. Some crap is gonna go down. Is that Majima in the middle over there? I don't know, because it looks like he's holding a bat, but I can't really tell. More emotional scenes, and that's what I'm looking forward to. The emotional scenes for this. So, like I said, I'm hoping that majority of what the game is going to be in this. I'm completely okay if they decide to change things. Like, there are a bunch of video game TV shows that have done really great adaptations. The one that I think did the best, in my opinion, are the Last of Us TV show and the Fallout TV show. I feel like those two did such an excellent job of adapting these video games, but also creating something that's like unique to the show. Like, example, The Last of Us is pretty one-on-one with the game, but they did change a lot of things. And I know some people didn't like it, but me personally, I really enjoyed it because it made sense. They didn't change things just because like, oh, let's just change things just for, you know, effect, or like, let's do it for TV. No, they changed it to make sense for the story. And I really, really like that, because everything that they did still makes sense. And like, if they were to connect it to the video games, still makes sense. Same with Fallout as well. It's an original story, but everything that happens there connects to what happens in the lore of the video game, and it makes sense. And like I said, I'm fine if they do that for this TV show, where they change something, but it makes sense for the lore of the Like a Dragon series. All right, so I did want to read an article before we continue, just to get more information on the show, because obviously this is not the main trailer, it's just a teaser. So whenever the main trailer happens, obviously I'm gonna look at it. So like I said, they're saying here that the adaptation of the live action series feels more gritty and serious, which I'm totally getting to. So again, I'm really curious to see if they're gonna put any like comedic effect, especially with Majima's character, because he carries a lot of that, even though I know the core of Majima is very serious, but him in general, he kind of brings like the goofiness to Kiryu's story, but I don't know how much of that is going to be in it, because it feels more serious. So it says here, in this timeline, Kiryu seems to be some kind of underground prize fighter, at least on the side, which might explain his proficiency in martial arts in the game. The guy fights like Donnie Yen, but apparently never trains or goes into the gym. That's kind of true. So like I said, that's probably something that they changed and adapted to make more sense. Why is Kiryu so good at fighting? Why does he become the Dragon of Dojima? So if he does like fighting on the side, can make sense, because in this timeline, Kiryu is a lower class Yakuza member. He's not anyone important right now. So how the hell is he knowing how to fight? You know, that wasn't really explained. I think everyone just assumes everyone in the video game can fight. You know what I mean? And one thing that they also point out, will there be quality fight choreography in this TV show? And I'm hoping there will be, because that's one of the most important things about the gameplay, is like the fighting, the whole heat action, the quick time events, all that jazz. Very important to this, because again, it's essentially people fighting anyway. And I do wonder how they're gonna handle like the heat actions, because they did do that for the other live action movie, and it looked really corny as hell, because you can see like Kiryu's fist turning like flaming blue, like, you know, heat action. And then when he fights Nishikiyama, they both are glowing with like heat action, like flames, and it looks stupid. Obviously that's not gonna look like in real life. Nobody's gonna have like bursts into flames when they're fighting, especially if they're trying to make it more realistic. I do wonder how they'll handle it. I'm just assuming it will just be like them doing a special move, but it's not with special effects, you know? And reading the comments of the trailer and like just in general over social media, I think a lot of people just hope that the essence of Like a Dragon is just in the show, and hoping that people who are running this are people who love the series in general, which they seem to be. Even the main actor, he already feels like he's Kiryu, and he knows how important this character is. And a lot of people from RGG are also like running stuff within the TV show, so I feel like they'll have the right direction of like where they're supposed to be. All right, so that's gonna be my reactions to the teaser trailer. I know nothing much was like shown, it's just little bits in here and there, but at least we got a look of Nishikiyama. Nishikiyama is the first one we'll see, and I'm curious about like how we can see like Majima. What is Shinji gonna look like? What is Haruka gonna look like? Who else? What is Reina gonna look like? You know, like Yumi, like all these people. And also I'm really curious about Jingu. Like, how is that gonna play out too? Like, what is he gonna look like? Because he's also another bad guy in the story. I just hope that everything will turn out great, and then this will be another great addition to another wonderful video game adaptation into a TV show, because there have been too many that have been awful, and recently we've been getting a lot of good ones, so I hope this keeps on track with that. With that being said, though, I will be reacting to this series on October 24th over on my reaction channel, so if you guys want to subscribe to that channel now, I will be uploading there very soon. Just haven't been because of this little guy, so I'm gonna get back to that channel very soon, but I promise I will be reacting to the TV show, just so we can watch it in full, do discussions about it, and compare it to the video games, because I'm such a huge fan of Like a Dragon and the series. It's very important in video game series to me, and I love it so much, so I hope that this will be a great one. And if you guys are new on my channel and you're interested in watching my playthroughs of all the Yakuza Like a Dragon games, I have played everything from 0 to Infinite Wealth. I've also played Dead Souls. I also have a playthrough of the PS2 English dub on my channel, so if you're interested in seeing any of the games, go check it out on my channel. I have all of them on there, and whatever the new game is, because they are supposed to announce a new game soon, I will play that too. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you back here when we get more Yakuza content. And if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a like. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you get more content from me and more Yakuza news. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!